Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Unscripted Martha. Thank you so much for all the support, love, comments. We love to read your comments. And don't forget, like and subscribe. Hi, Jimmy.
Marta,
How
how's
are
it going? I'm doing great. Always good to see you. And we got another episode. The tables have turned this
you?
week.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about it.
What would you say the goal is of today's show, Marta?
I think lately we talk a lot of toxic masculinity and all of that. And I think we should talk also about feminine toxicity because that happens too. So it has to be a balance. No, we are no pro men or pro woman. It's like see what is happening in the dating scene because I think there are a lot of complaints from coming from women, and there are also a lot of complaints coming from men because lately I talk with some guys, different age,
Mhm.
and they told me their experiences, and it was like an eye opening, and I asked them if
Oh yeah.
I could talk about them. Well, I'm not gonna say their names, but their experiences.
Well, and I certainly have a few because I've had my fair share of toxic relationships in the past too.
Oh,
That I can
good.
uncover a little bit here today.
Can't
But
wait to hear.
And we, if we talk about, like you said, I think you may have mentioned it. We talk about equality. We have to be fair to both sexes of
Exactly,
so yeah.
exactly. Yeah, and I have to make clear something. We are not attacking anyone, no man or
Right.
woman. We are not taking side. We are just talking in general what we feel and think that is happening. And
Also, I'll say I'm not a licensed psychologist. Like I don't, there's not necessarily success behind what I say. So don't take anything I say to heart, folks.
exactly, me
So
neither, me neither. We talk from experience and
yeah.
from what I read, and I, uh, I talk with some girlfriends and some male friends. So
Yeah.
I hope that helps people to have a clear uh, scenario of everything.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the first talking point that we're going to get into, and I can talk on this, the difference between generosity and entitlement. There's a difference between a man offering something voluntarily and it sort of being an obligation to give a gift or something of that sort. Um, when does a gift stop being a gift? I guess that's kind of the, yeah.
uh, I was thinking about that. Some friends, actually, like two or three, they shared their experience with me about some woman. One of them, and before the first date, actually they had a date, no, and she asked him to buy her an outfit and her nails, and I don't know how many things she asked, and he was like, "Hell no, I'm canceling this date." Another one told me about this girl. They had a date, and they went to eat some dinner or something like that, and then after that she asked him to go shopping,
Mm.
and they went there, but she took him to Rodeo Drive or something like that, and it's super expensive, and made him pay for all her shopping.
Oh,
And I was like,
jeez.
that freak, obviously. he told her, you know what? I'm not doing that. You are too expensive for me and I
Right.
can't afford you. And and they told me it's refreshing, Martha, to talk with someone like you because you are not like expecting that,
Right. Yeah.
because one thing is you meet someone and the guy offers you to buy flowers or to go out and they want to take you to buy something, of course.
Sure.
For me that is valid, but you expecting just because he's a man something in return,
Right.
I think, at least for me, it's crazy. It's like it's
Well, one term that has emerged in the manosphere is a high value man, which I hate. It's like every person has value.
exactly.
It's not just a financial number tied to people. And um, I can talk about one toxic relationship I had, and it started by getting a girl one gift,
Uh-huh.
and then that snowballed into multiple gifts because for me, and I'm somebody that wants to bring pleasure to my partner. I loved it when she had a positive reaction of like, "Oh, I love this stuff." So I would say to men, here's my advice to you, fellas listening out there. Um, don't overpromise and underdeliver just for your own sanity and for the expectations of the woman that you're talking to. And it's women are inherently expensive. Like that's part of the deal.
Yes,
And
we are.
I would say, and I like my the women that I've dated in the past, but I have to stick to the budget that I set for myself, or I can't date. Like that's one of the rules, you know. Stick to the budget that
Exactly.
you have and shut the F up, I guess is my advice too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but one thing is like you offering, and another thing is like you expect like that needs to happen in order for me
Oh yeah.
to go out with you. Like that is it's freaking insane. Like I I I don't see myself asking a guy, okay, I'm willing to go out with you, but before
Right.
you're gonna buy my an outfit, and my nails, my hair.
Well,
First,
and
I
some guys.
wanna
Yeah.
first of all, I wanna meet you and see.
Mhm.
I like your energy. If I want to be with you, if
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
then if you offer to pay for some things, they
Right.
are more than welcome.
Well, thankfully I haven't fallen for this trap, but I know several guys that that's like a turn on for them is that women control their credit card. It's very strange. I don't understand why that's the thing, but like
Great.
it's a fetish. It's a turn on for a lot of people, for
Yeah,
men.
actually, there is a girl in the well, not just her, a lot of girls in internet that I saw. They teach and they charge for those classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
they teach women how to exploit men.
Mm.
Like,
Hmm.
and that she said something about that, Jimmy, that some men likes to be exploited.
Yeah.
Like actually they call them piggy banks, piggy banks. And
Okay.
yeah,
Wow.
this girl, she was like a 20 years old and she was saying like she doesn't ask. She demands demand like you have to give me $10,000, and the guy went to her house and
Yeah.
he left the envelope with money there, and he didn't even saw her. And like I'm like, damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Both sides. I think in this crazy world there is a lot of uh, weird people.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
unfortunately, what is happening now is like there is like a ball that is growing and growing and growing, and that information from that girl that teach how to manipulate guys and
Hmm.
take money from them. And other girls are watching those videos and they are thinking, oh my God, this is the right way, you know? So
Yeah.
that is creating for men being in a defensive mode. And guys, we are not like that. No, no old women are like that. I promise it. I promise you that I have a lot of girlfriends that are we have morals.
All right. Well, I'm available, ladies, if you're looking for somebody. So I don't
Okay,
know.
Jimmy.
Just
I
saying, throwing
yeah,
myself out there.
yeah, of course. I
Anyway.
think that there are a good woman. Actually, yesterday I have a FaceTime with my friends. We sometimes like to chat and FaceTime and drink together. It we are in our houses.
Yeah.
But and we were talking that Miami girls we have a bad reputation like gold diggers and uh, women that are frivolous and like to go in and chat and yeah, there are a lot of girls unfortunately like that. There are a lot that all over the world that comes to here because there is a lot of people with money here. And yeah, there are out there, but please,
Yeah. Yeah.
that reputation is hurting us.
Well, and I hate that this is a reality, but a lot of power comes from the amount of money that you have, and I think men get a false idea of like, if I get this amount of money, then she'll love me. I mean, at some level, she has to have some kind of connection with you beyond money for it to last, you know?
Of course,
Yeah.
I can imagine being with someone just for the money.
Yeah.
I just can't. Maybe
Yeah.
because I've been working all my life and I know how to support myself. But for me, that's crazy. And Jimmy, I can tell you, I had so many opportunities to date very, very rich men.
I'm sure
And
you do. Yeah.
but I couldn't
Right.
because I'm not for sale.
Good for you,
So
Marta. Good for
yeah,
you.
so that kind of mindset for me is like
Yeah.
uh, troubling.
Well, and I think we talk a little bit about women and the luxury expectations of like outfits, nails. But men see that on Instagram too. Like our expectations are ridiculous too. Like everyone needs to lower their expectations a lot.
See, we need a balance, because now what I'm seeing is like everyone is in defensive mode, men and women, men versus women, and that needs to stop. And we need to find a common ground when we can meet each other, like,
Hmm.
but yeah, unfortunately, social media is creating so much false expectations, unrealistic expectations, and there is toxic toxic masculinity, but it is also there is also toxic femininity,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
no doubt,
and
no doubt.
wow, what are, you were about to say something?
Oh, well, I've talked about it before, and I think it's a good thing because the creator is in charge of what he or she puts out there. But I think of OnlyFans too. Not only can you talk to the person that you want to connect with, but you can request a custom picture from them, and also
Exactly.
I saw this Klarna, the app where you can like finance takeout and different things. You can finance OnlyFans content now. Like we are
Hey,
we're in dangerous territory as far as capitalism goes. You
we
know?
are. And also, the other day, I saw some videos of girls that are selling their pictures of their feet and
Yeah,
uh,
sure.
underwear. There was war, like
Oh my Lord. Wow.
they're making fortunes about that. What is happening with this war? It's
Mm,
getting crazy. And what is happening? Women are like, I don't want to be involved. I don't want to do this. If they didn't take me out, and if they don't buy me things, and no, girls, if we uh, keep going from that route,
right.
there's gonna be a lot of lonely people out there. Yeah,
Well, I was thinking too, like it's wonderful if you want to wear makeup and accentuate certain assets about yourself, but I personally don't care. Like I would much rather have an awesome conversation with somebody that's naturally beautiful and doesn't need makeup. I mean, I that's one thing that I always look for is like, what are they gonna look like when the makeup is off? That's always the thing, you know. It's like,
exactly.
okay,
I love to wear my makeup. I daily do my lashes and no like super produced,
right,
but I like to look good. Latinas are like that. If we go to the store to
right.
buy orange, we like to put sweatpants, do their hair, put some lip gloss, and do a, a little
Right,
makeup,
right.
no? But yeah, sometimes there is like too much makeup, too much. Some lashes that are like huge. Yeah, I'm not criticizing girls. You can do whatever you want, but I'm just giving my opinion that
Right.
uh, I think we need to lower down a little bit and make beautiful connections. Because
Well,
the
it
person said that you're gonna die. At least for me, I want someone that stays with me in the better or worse. You know,
yeah.
not only when I look perfect.
I'll choose you every day, Martin. I will. I just wanted to say that on tape. I just wanted to say. All right. Um. Anyway, what were we talking about? What's the last shopping trip that you went on, Marta? Just so I know, like, what's a store that you like to go to?
Uh, I, I I like a lot of brands, but I like things that are comfortable and that look good on me. I don't care about the brand. It could be Gucci, it could be Zara. I
Okay.
don't care
You don't
if
care,
that things looks good on me.
right?
And for example, I have these super expensive uh, Tom Ford shoes. They're in my closet. I
Oh,
bought them and I wore them for a photo shoot. And when I started walking for a while, I noticed that it hurt my feet a lot.
oh, damn.
So I can wear them, and they are very expensive. So
Okay.
I have shoes that are from Zara, for example, and they are not that expensive, but are super comfortable.
Yeah.
That's my
Well, and you have your own clothing company too.
yeah, yeah. Maybe I don't know. I'm thinking about it because now with the tariff,
All right.
it's getting hard to stay afloat.
Well,
So
you're able to design your own clothes, and you have some killer
yes,
designs, which is cool.
yeah. Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah. Um, have we talked about like well, like you talked about the women that are getting paid to teach women how to exploit men. But
Yeah.
I'm also sick of life coaches and these podcasters that have
Oh
all
my
the
God.
answers. Guys, shut up. You are being paid millions of dollars to just bullshit with people. Can we just be real, please? Okay?
Yeah, exactly. You know what is creating that?
Yeah.
I don't know if we say that we're not talking this episode or the next one, but they are creating so much walls. Like people is like, no, everything now is a red flag. Everyone is like narcissist. Everyone is like avoidant. No, no, we are humans and we are black, white, and a lot of color in between, you know?
Hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, of course, you have to be informed. You have to learn about that. But actually, I was talking with my friend yesterday, no? I like to experience. If I'm gonna fucked up, okay. But I learned in the process and I lived the moment, you know? So
Right.
now everyone is like, oh no, now for example, about these friends that told me their experiences, no, and now I got the feeling that now they are like super and defensive. They are super scared to be. How do you say, Jimmy, when someone take abuse from your kindness? How do you say in English? Like
Manipulated.
they are so afraid to be manipulated or taking advantage
Yeah.
from them. No, and they start like building walls
Right.
and don't letting people uh, connect because they are like they're if she has good intention, if she's gonna take care of my money, she wants
Right.
to. Another subject, Jimmy, that this guy was telling me, and he sent me a huge article about how older men are also uh, uh, freaked out or scared to get married
Hmm.
because divorce. No, they
Yes.
already lost a lot of money in those divorces, and now they don't want to get married again.
But allow me. If you,
Okay, tell me.
I firmly believe that a woman can elevate a man's life and can build a home, okay? Now, that being said right here, a man also doesn't want to sacrifice half of his financial resources for somebody. I'm
I know,
sorry, that's most
I know.
people are not worth that investment to people. They're not.
Absolutely right. But I'm gonna say something.
Yeah.
We as women, we want a man that wants to compromise and get married because that's our
Sure.
fairy tale, you know?
Right.
For that, I think we need to start talking about financials from the beginning of the relationship.
Sure.
Like,
Sure.
what are your expectations? I'm looking at men, and I can work for myself, but I've been working all my life, Jimmy. So it would be amazing if some men one day tell me, my love, go rest. Your money is your money. You know,
Yes.
I'm taking care of you. I would love to. It doesn't happen. That's okay, but I would love to. For that, I think people need to start talking about finances before
Right.
or the beginning and the relationship and see that's how I think. And for that,
Yes.
make a what is the
Prenuptial agreement.
prenuptial agreement, and
A
that's
hundred
it.
percent.
That is gonna be super helpful. You know,
Save you a lot in lawyer fees. I'll tell you that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think people avoid to talk about finances because I don't know why. I don't care.
Well, I'll give you a personal example that I've thought about, okay? Let's say I find a woman special enough that I do want to marry, okay? And she's out there. I know she is. Um, if in the event that we got divorced, I would say in our prenuptial agreement, look, I've lived in this house, this one, for 31 years.
Yeah,
You're not getting my house.
yeah,
I will find a way for you to be housed for 6 months, a year, whatever the terms are, but you're not getting this house. That would be one of
exactly.
my, caveats. And if you don't agree to that, then you're not my person. That's it.
That's why you need to have that comfortable conversation. What do you want for real? Because then what is happening is like, oh, we are super in love, blah, blah, blah. But then you start talking about getting serious, getting married, like you want commitment, you want this and you want that. And now the man, because he was divorced before, now he doesn't want to get married.
Right.
Why I have to pay what other woman did to you?
Now, I will say this. A friend of mine, who has
Mhm,
been divorced before,
mhm.
told me that if his wife wanted a divorce, he would give it to her. That it would not be a problem because he's gone through a divorce once. He doesn't want the bullshit again. So
Uh-huh.
there's the other half of that. I mean, I think some men just want the process to be over, whatever that means. Um,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're you have to understand, I think we've mentioned it before, marriage is a contract. And
absolutely.
it's designed where 75% of marriages fail. And it's one of the few things, sorry, Marta, I'm taking your time, but it's one of the
No, no,
few things where death is probably the best result. Like it doesn't end well, even when it does end well. So,
no. Have to be very, very, very honest. What are your expectations? What do
yes.
you want from the relationship so you don't have misunderstanding? But also, I think we need to end this crisis of uh, man versus woman, and there is so much toxicity in both sides.
Mm.
You know, women uh, taking men as their bank accounts of ATMs, and
Yeah.
yeah, and
Uh-huh.
men using women as a, a sex doll. You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it's 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 creating something horrible in this
Yeah.
society and the world. And also, you know what I saw, Jimmy, in the other day?
Tell me.
You know, now you're gonna say what? But it came to my mind because this subject that we are talking about, toxicity, is creating a lot of I say without sounding that I like how you say
Possessed?
no whether it's like I'm judging people, but it's creating a lot of relationship without commitment. Everyone is fucking everyone. They're
Oh yeah.
having sex with everyone. There is I saw there is a research, a new research, gonorrhea
Oh God.
and herpes, and it's higher than never before.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh
I
no.
saw that like 3 days ago, and I sent it to my uh, Julie, my friend from the other podcast. I said we need to talk
Uh-huh.
about it because it's in the higher than never before. So
Part of me is a little bit shocked by that because I think people are having less sex than ever before with the isolation of
I think
maybe maybe it's just me not having sex. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. But
we
yeah. 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 Yeah.
I don't know. I think people are getting, how do you say, when you are not taking care of yourself and you are very,
They're knowingly passing diseases around. Like,
yeah.
wow.
Actually, I saw a video that this guy that he was saying, I think is it has to be like a rule, like when you date someone, start dating someone before you uh gonna have sex with that person, ask for their medical records.
Yeah, I
I
would.
do
Yeah.
that. I do that. I do that. Sorry, they think this is weird, but I protect myself. You know, maybe
I understand. Yeah.
maybe that guy looks like the most saint person, but you don't know. You don't know who
Well,
he
well,
slept. Uh,
I keep interjecting. I'm so sorry. You've said this in other episodes, Marta. Even the people that you haven't had sex with, if you have sex with that person, you've connected with all the other people that they've been with.
can you imagine? Maybe the guy is a decent guy, Jimmy, but he slept with a promiscuous woman, and that woman is slept with 5, 10 men, and you don't know.
Nope.
And then you are passing diseases and traumas and
Yeah.
all that. And that's freaking scary.
Mm. Well, we could talk a little bit in a future episode, but we're at the half an hour point. Do you want to wrap this up, Marta? How can folks
We
reach
have
out? Go ahead. I'm
some,
sorry.
one just to wrap it up this, please pull your walls down a little bit. Be careful, be aware, self-aware, whatever, but pull your walls a little bit down, and let's try to connect each other in a healthy way. Talk a lot with your partner, with the people. Before you meet someone, try to meet them uh, really good. You
Yeah.
know, talk a lot.
And fellas, my advice to you, from one man to all of them out there, if you can't help a woman, get out of the way. She can figure it out herself. But
So
we also have value to help elevate her life, fellas. Trust and believe in yourselves.
exactly.
Yeah.
In more, if you have a witch in your corner,
Yeah, I know. I'm lucky.
we're gonna help you to elevate your life. So don't be scared. Not all women are toxic. Not all women are gonna go for your wallet. There are good women out there.
All right. Marta, how can folks reach out and connect with you if they feel compelled?
Okay, you can find me in Instagram, TikTok, Marta Acuna underscore official, and
Yes, ma'am.
Twitter, Marcian 2003.
Okay.
And you can buy my book, my pictures, my calendar, and martaacuna.com.
Okay. Wonderful. That's the best way to support your book and calendar, all the different items you have available.
What you say?
That's the best way to support. Like folks can.
Yeah,
Okay.
please, guys.
Okay. Well,
No. And I hope you like I like my content, and I do it from the bottom of my heart. I like to connect with people. I love my followers. Jimmy, he knows that I've always tried to respond,
oh, she's
and
amazing,
he
guys. She's awesome.
thank you. And I like to engage with you guys, and I read your comments and I talk about it. So for me, it's very important for Jimmy too. So leave
Yes.
your comments. We always read them.
All right. Uh,
And where people can find you, Jimmy?
oh, for me as well, you can reach out to me at JBK on air on all social media pages. And like Marta, if you want to get your podcast off the ground, need a producer to do all the things that you don't want to do, you just want to show up and talk on the show. maybe I can help you. And the best place to
Thank
reach out with that, linktree.com/JBK on air. Thank you for the platform, man.
we're gonna put all the information
Yes.
in the comments section. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, and subscribe. It's gonna help us a lot. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.